Hello students, my name is Yash Vaze and today we are here with English exam tips. These are pro tips which will benefit you to score good in your examination. With the help of these tips, you can score maximum marks. So, as it is said, toppers never reveal their secrets. But here I am who will reveal the secrets of toppers. So, this is from Maharashtra State Board, grade 10. Let's see 8 mantras. ऐसे 8 मंत्र देखेंगे हम लोग जिनसे गुड मार्क्स पॉसिबल है. बहुत अच्छे मार्क्स, मैक्सिमम मार्क्स, बेस्ट मार्क्स. So the first process in that is the planning process. Majority of the students miss this process. बहुत लोग planning process को skip करते हैं and due to that they are on wrong track. So you go wrong or you go in a wrong direction the moment itself you skip this process. This is very important. You can utilize your 20% of your time for planning. Plan everything. कौन सा सब्जेक्ट कब करोगे, कितना टाइम करोगे, वेटेज क्या है, सिलेबस क्या है, पोर्शन क्या है, वीक सब्जेक्ट कौन सा है, everything you have to plan. So there are few wonderful quotes with deep meanings and then you will realize yes, planning जरूरी है. So an idiot with a plan can beat a genius without a plan. Wonderful. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Failing to plan is planning to fail. An hour of planning can save your 10 hours of doing. That is wonderful, isn't it? Fantastic. If plan doesn't work, change the plan, not the goal. So you have to plan everything related to this subject. English subject को plan कैसे करें? तो first of all you can have a separate notebook for planning. उसके कुछ few pages use कर सकते हो. Number of chapters, for example, if you have 20 chapters including poems, so you can set I will allot such and such time for these chapters. Let's say unit 1. I'll allot this time for unit 2, unit 3, unit 4. What about grammar writing skill? What about unusual questions? What about important questions? What about examination schedule? Everything. Dates of your examination. If you have gap or not, everything you will plan. And ये process काफ़ी important होता है. Second is good guidance is vital. That is very important. एक अच्छा guidance होना चाहिए, एक अच्छा teacher होना चाहिए जिससे तुम लोग जाके सारे doubts clear कर सको. So you can clear your doubts with your mentor or the person who is your teacher or whom you call a guru. Dopamine boost. What is this dopamine boost? कुछ नया है, कुछ interesting है, isn't it? Yes, ये dopamine boost करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. If you take a particular subject, let's take an example of English subject itself. If you start studying grammar part, writing skill part, so take a break. अगर study start भी करते हो, okay, study start कर लिया. If you are studying for let's say 1 hour, then take a break compulsory. It is mandatory for at least half hour. ये break ज़रूरी है. So that your mind will have rest and then again it will be fresh for further studies. But mind को rest ही नहीं देते and continuously if you are studying for n number of hours, again you are on wrong track. So take a break of half an hour and after that start studying again. Take a break of 20 minutes, start studying again. Take a break of 10 minutes, start studying again एंड इस तरीके से छोटे छोटे ब्रेक्स ले सकते हो. There is another technique which is also called as power nap technique. You can adopt and you can search, or you can refer, or you can any book, or let's say internet is the best source what to do in power nap process. 5 minutes तुम लोग को सो जाना है, एक ब्रेक लेना है, छोटा सा नैप लेना है एंड स्टडीज को फिर से स्टार्ट करना है, सो दैट यू कैन स्टडी विदाउट टेंशन, विदाउट स्ट्रेस. And that is important. You can read all the chapters and all the poems just like you're reading a storybook, and then it becomes interesting. एक storybook की तरह सारे chapters को read करो. Why to worry and why to take tension? If you think like these chapters are there for examination, then there is stress, then there is tension. But read it as you're reading storybook, and that will be wonderful. Say goodbye to your distractions. सारे distractions जो भी होंगे, anything which distracts you and interrupts in your focus or your goal part or your ambition part, all reject it as poison. Reject everything. So only you must be focused and start studying in that way. सारे डिस्ट्रैक्शंस को दूर रखो, एंड आफ्टर स्टडिंग यू कैन हैव इट फॉर सम टाइम. इट इज नेसेसरी, बट एग्जाम एंड स्टडीज के टाइम पे बिल्कुल नहीं. सेल्फ नोट्स, दिस इज अ वंडरफुल थिंग. एक बहुत अच्छी चीज है जो टॉपर्स जनरली इनको एक हैबिट होती है सेल्फ नोट्स की. And so you must create your self notes. You must have your notebook, maybe more than 1 or 2 if you're writing a lot, if you're practicing a lot. And वो notebook तुम लोग self notes create करोगे after reading the chapter. You can practice a lot of examples, and in your own words you can write it. So end moment notes वो होंगे. During examination you can, or prior to that, not during, but prior to that, you can refer those notes, and that will be very good idea to grasp everything at the end moment. Grammar and writing skill के लिए क्या करें? So overall, English एक ऐसा subject है जो काफ़ी easy है. Like other subjects, if you see, you have to study a lot. You have to by heart question and answers. But here, in case of English, there is nothing to study except grammar and writing skill part. In writing skill part, you write a lot by thinking, by your imagination, by your creativity. And here, in case of grammar, you have to by heart the rules. Make by heart all the rules or the golden rules of grammar. That is important. And in case of writing skill, lot of practice is important. Format is important here. So writing skill में तुम लोग focus करोगे format की तरफ, and grammar में तुम लोग focus करोगे rules की तरफ. So if you are perfect with golden rules of particular topic, everything is easy. Grammar बहुत easy है. As it is said, इंग्लिश में फेल होना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. यस, इंग्लिश में फेल होना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. हर एक मेंबर, हर एक स्टूडेंट पास हो सकता है, बट पासिंग शुड नॉट बी योर एम. स्कोरिंग शुड बी योर एम. बी द बेस्ट प्लेयर ऑफ वट एवर यू अटेम्प्टिंग. सो राइटिंग स्किल में फॉर्मेट को फोकस करो ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी टॉपिक, एंड ग्रामर में रूल्स को फोकस करोगे. प्लस along with format, examples that are solved examples का रीडिंग इंपॉर्टेंट है. रीड अ लॉट. यू कैन रीड न्यूज़पेपर्स, यू कैन रीड नॉवेल्स टू गेन एक्स्ट्रा इंफॉर्मेशन. प्लस इंटरनेट इज द बेस्ट सोर्स नाउअडेज. एग्जाम्पल्स को रीड करो. If we are taking an example of letter writing, read minimum 10 to 15 examples of formal letters and 10 to 15 examples of informal letters. I said minimum. In the same way, speech writing, report writing, information transfer. So when you are reading 15 examples, 16th example becomes easy. Means अगर कोई बोलेगा कि 16th after reading 15 examples, you have to write such and such topic or related to such and such topic, you can attempt that question very easily because of that 15 examples. So 15 से ज़्यादा कर सकते हो but 15 से कम नहीं. After this, previous year question papers plus sample papers, that will help you. So previous year question papers जितने भी होंगे, go through it. Go through all the previous year question papers. That will help you to know about the question paper which will be there for your upcoming examination. So you will get an idea how teachers or paper setter sets that paper. किस तरीके से पेपर सेट होते, कौन सी important questions है. You don't need any mentor or any teacher at that time. If you are going through previous year question papers plus sample papers, ये भी read करो जितने हो सके maximum, and then your inner voice will tell you that these questions and these passages or this particular part is important. So when that feeling you will have from inside, you are in the right direction. So let's see. And this is the last point where, and the winner is discipline. So you must be strict to all the rules and regulations you have framed related to your studies. ये काफ़ी important चीज़ है कि discipline रहो, strict रहो. English, you must know your syllabus. So ये सबसे important point है again कि तुम लोग का syllabus तुम लोग को पता होना चाहिए कितने chapters है, कितने poems है, राइटिंग स्किल क्या क्या है एंड ग्रामर के कौन से टॉपिक्स है. गो थ्रू योर पेपर पैटर्न. सो पेपर पैटर्न एक काफ़ी अच्छा एलिमेंट है कि पेपर पैटर्न को स्टडी करो, फोकस करो. विच क्वेश्चंस विल बी आस्क्ड एंड इन व्हाट वे. टाइम मैनेजमेंट एंड स्पीड. सो ओवरऑल पेपर इज फॉर 3 hours and anyhow 1 hour 45 minutes. 1 hour 45 minutes में तुम लोग का passages and poetry part should be completed. So 1 hour 45 minutes will be required for that, and approximately 1 hour 15 minutes will be required for writing skill part. That is your last part. So you have to keep in mind at any cost, after 1 hour 45 minutes or maximum 2 hours, you have to start your writing skill, or else, my dear students, समझ लेना कि पेपर रह जाएगा. Because language papers are a bit lengthy, you know it very well. Attempt everything. ये rule याद रखो. सब कुछ attempt करना है. Means I'm not talking about the options, but जो भी क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे अटेम्प्ट करो. इवन इफ यू आर नॉट नोइंग एन आंसर, अटेम्प्ट एवरीथिंग द वे यू वांट. यू कैन क्रिएट इट, you can create your answer, but the benefit is you might get half mark for that, you might get 1 mark for that. It may happen while checking. If your moderator is not so strict or not so focused, you may get benefit. So that is the plus point. It might happen, हो सकता है, human error है, but उसका भी benefit मिल सकता है if you attempted that particular question. And if you have not attempted, then 0 is but obvious. Handwriting and presentation matters a lot. So again, handwriting and presentation पे focus करो. एक प्रॉपर हैंडराइटिंग होना चाहिए, नीट एंड क्लीन पेपर एंड प्रेजेंटेशन के मार्क्स इंक्लूडेड है. So the way you are presenting, it creates an impression, and paper का starting part काफ़ी अच्छा होना चाहिए, and ending part, that is your conclusion भी. इसका ये मतलब नहीं कि बीच में सारे pages you will feel anyhow. No, not like that. But as it is said, first impression is the last impression. Your paper must look clean and tidy. Like handwriting and presentation बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए. सेक्शन 1 में होगा लैंग्वेज स्टडी. सो सिंपल एक्टिविटीज होंगे. गो थ्रू योर कंपाउंड वर्ड्स, infinitive gerund participles, punctuations, finding hidden words, making meaningful sentences by using given phrase, spot the error, identify the types of sentences, word chain of nouns, verbs, adjectives, present participle, past participle in which the last letter is doubled, arrange the words in alphabetical order. ये सारे simple questions which carries 4 marks आने चाहिए. Next, middle level activities होंगे. In your question number 1, homographs and homophones, direct indirect speech, tense, change the voice, and word register. You must be knowing these topics which will be included in middle level activities. And challenging activities will be use of same given word as a noun as well as a verb, degree of comparison, modal auxiliary, clause, analyze, synthesis, or transform the sentence. Use the given 2 words into one meaningful sentence. So you must know all these topics so that you can score 10 out of 10 in language study part. And you have to score 10 out of 10 at any cost because it consists lot of options and it is extremely easy. Next part is section 2 and it will be passage. So इसमें passages होंगे, scene passage, and in a combined manner we will discuss about unseen passage also. So this is a common point for all the passages, maybe seen or unseen. Read your chapters as a story. So if you want to attempt these passage questions very well, all the questions related to passages, seen or unseen, so I don't think there is a lot of things to do related to unseen part. But yes, you have to study related to seen passages. So read your chapters as a story. You must go through all the chapters and all the units at least minimum twice or thrice. 2 या 3 बार सारे chapters and सारे poems को read करो. Read it twice or thrice. That is the point. Focus on warming up activities. So warming up activities important होते हैं. So उनको focus करो. Read and make by heart side questions. So textbook की side में आने वाले questions, go through that questions. They might be there in your question paper for 1 mark. Focus on English workshop activities. सबसे important part है English workshop activities. सारे activities solve करो twice or thrice. Synonyms, antonyms, यानी कि meanings, glossary meanings plus extra meanings given by your teacher. सारे antonyms, that are opposite words. Word formation question. Word formation question भी important होता है. Give noun forms of, give adjective forms of, give verb forms of, give adverb forms of. We never pay attention to these things. Unusual questions, कुछ ऐसे unusual questions होते जिनके तरफ focus करो. Unusual means weird questions होते which are not repeated in all the question papers, in your sample question papers, but yes, they might be there in one of the paper. While practicing, you might see like a sentence is given and in the bracket it is given as identify the word class. Now majority of the students are confused. What exactly is the word class? Word class क्या है? तो word class is nothing but parts of speech. तो ये पता होना बहुत जरूरी है. Give any 2 examples of agent nouns. ऐसे कुछ अजीब अजीब क्वेश्चंस आते हैं एंड स्टडी दोज क्वेश्चंस. पर्सनल रिस्पॉन्स क्वेश्चन काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है. You have to answer these personal response questions in 5 to 6 sentences in an optimistic manner. See to what exactly is asked, and if there are sub questions, answer to both the questions and not the one. You can add any proverb, maxim, quotation, idioms or phrases. If they are suitable, you can add it in your personal response questions. So that is how you can manage your passage part, and you need to study these things. So toppers जो होते हैं वो सारे क्वेश्चन आंसर्स रीड करते हैं, समझ लेते हैं, चैप्टर्स को बहुत बार रीड करते हैं. They read that chapters once, twice, thrice, maybe fourth time, and they become expert in it. बट हम ये सोचते तक नहीं कि ये सारी चीज़ें भी करनी होती. बहुत सारी चीज़ें करनी रहती है बट हम करते नहीं. सो पोएट्री पार्ट इज सेक्शन 3 इज अबाउट द पोएट्री पार्ट. गो थ्रू पोएम्स ट्वाइस और थ्राइस. फोकस ऑन वार्मिंग अप एक्टिविटीज. रीड एंड मेक बाय हार्ट साइड क्वेश्चंस. फोकस ऑन इंग्लिश वर्कशॉप एक्टिविटीज. कॉमन पार्ट है मीनिंग्स, पोएटिक डिवाइस लाइक राइमिंग वर्ड्स, राइम स्कीम एंड फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच of each and every line. You must know it. And if you are not, then make a chart. एक separate chart बनाओ जिसमें तुम लोग figures of speech each and every line की, each and every poem की लिख सकते हो. Passages के लिए chart बनाओ, important phrases निकालो. Poems के लिए important figures of speech, or you may include all the figures of speech in it. पर्सनल रिस्पॉन्स क्वेश्चंस को रीड करो, समझो कि किस तरीके से आंसर करना है. एंड अप्रिसिएशन ऑफ पोएम विच इज टू बी रिटन इन पैराग्राफ फॉर्मेट ओनली. यू कैन एड वेरियस पॉइंट्स लाइक नेम ऑफ द पोएम, दैट इज योर टाइटल, नेम ऑफ पोएट, एज वेल एज you have to add extra some information about poet also. पोएट के बारे में कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन 2 to 3 लाइन्स की लिखो सो दैट यू कैन स्कोर 5 out of 5. पोएट के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन कहाँ मिलेगी? सो इन योर टेक्स्ट बुक इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द पोएट इज गिवन. यू कैन ऐड और यू कैन कॉपी एंड पेस्ट दोज सेंटेंसेस एज वेल एज राइमिंग वर्ड्स, राइम स्कीम, फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच ऑफ इंपॉर्टेंट लाइन्स, एज वेल एज central idea or synopsis. So overall it carries 5 marks, 1 page, and to be written in paragraph format. Section 4 will be non-textual passage, that is unseen passage. We have discussed already about the unseen passages. Well, there is nothing much to study about unseen passage, but yes, you can practice 10 to 15 unseen passages also, so that you can get most probable questions which can be asked in case of unseen passages. Questions and activities, grammar based questions unseen passages में कौन सी होते हैं? Personal response question, plus you will have one topic for 5 marks, and that is summary writing. Summary writing means you have to write in precise format. A paragraph will be given to you एंड उस पैराग्राफ का समरी लिखना है. इन शॉर्ट 1/3 वो पैराग्राफ का 1/3 पार्ट बना के लिखना है. यू कैन इंक्लूड ऑल द इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स एंड ऑल द रिडंडेंट वर्ड्स विच आर नॉट नेसेसरी, और एग्जाम्पल्स और इलस्ट्रेशंस विच आर नॉट नेसेसरी. जस्ट वैनिश इट ऑफ, उसकी कोई जरूरत नहीं है. एंड जो इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स है इन योर ओन वर्ड्स you can combine it. सिर्फ एक्स्ट्रा इंफॉर्मेशन ऐड नहीं कर सकते. whatever is given in that paragraph in case of summary writing, you can frame it in your own words by using the sentences which are given there. And third person point of view से वो लिखना है. You can't write like I am doing so and so. No. Third person point of view से summary writing लिखोगे. This is all about summary writing. And last part will be section 5, writing skill. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. जैसे ग्रामर इंपॉर्टेंट है वैसे राइटिंग स्किल भी इंपॉर्टेंट है, बिकॉज पैसेजेस, पोएम्स, they're easy, but if you can deal with grammar and writing skill part, you are the topper in the subject. Letter writing, formal, informal, you must go through the format plus examples. Information transfer, speech writing, view counter view, you can either opt for view or counter view. So either view लिखो या फिर counter view लिखो, but don't mix these things. If you're standing for view, take a stand of view only. Don't mix the counter view part. Expansion of idea, report writing, developing a story, and narrating an experience. So in each and every case, for 5 marks, 1.5 pages needed. Now it depends, like there are a lot of factors which are involved, your handwriting, your presentation, your content part. But yes, 1.5 pages necessary. Minimum 1 page लिखना है, उससे कम नहीं. So this is about quantity, and you must have some good content to add. It must be interesting, and keep in mind all the students, for writing skill part, title is important. If you're not mentioning title and if you're not highlighting it, again you will lose your 1 mark or half mark, depends upon the moderator, and slowly and gradually marks कम होते जाएंगे. So see to it that you are keeping in mind all these things related to English, and these are the pro tips which will help you related to personal response question, related to the grammar part, किस तरीके से गोल्डन रूल्स करना है, फॉर्मेट एंड एग्जाम्पल्स रीड करना है, एंड सारे चैप्टर्स एंड पोएम्स ट्वाइस या थ्राइस रीड करने. इसके बेनिफिट्स मिलेंगे. छोटे से छोटा रिमोट क्वेश्चंस which are asked, you can answer it if you are gone through the textbook. So textbook is important, grammar part, writing skill part, practice as many examples as you can. टॉपर्स जो है एक पर्टिकुलर ग्रामर टॉपिक का 50 to 60 एग्जाम्पल्स प्रैक्टिस करते हैं. सच में? यस, दे प्रैक्टिस 50 to 60 एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक, एंड देयर आर लॉट ऑफ टॉपिक्स. इतने सारे एग्जाम्पल्स प्रैक्टिस करने के बाद दे बिकम एक्सपर्ट इन इट. सो नाउ यू कैन थिंक अबाउट इट. After going through all these points and all these pro tips, I have revealed few tricks and techniques which actually toppers never reveal. I have revealed it. You can think about it, and but obvious, if you are implementing it, if you're following it, and if you're consistent, you will score wonderful, you will score excellent, and बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट होगा, बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट होगा, गारंटी है. सिर्फ इसे फॉलो करना है और कुछ नहीं करना है, and that's it. So for your upcoming examination, all the very best, good luck, have a good time, good day, and goodbye.